Good morning, people. For today's video, we're going to take a look at the new home base status report, but before we take a look at it, there were a lot of leaks that I wanted to show first. And I found all of these on Twitter. I'll leave a link to where I found them in the description if you want to go check it out. The first thing I want to go over is the new hero. It looks like it's going to be a constructor, and his name is Brainstorm, and his ability is called Brain Freeze, and it looks like it makes your decoy freeze enemies. It doesn't look like he's been added to the collection book yet, and I actually have the skin already. So yeah, here's what the new constructor is going to look like according to the leaks. Again, this was the back bling I got with the skin, so I'm assuming this is what the back bling may look like as well. They didn't tell us when he's going to become available, but they didn't mention him in the home base status report, and they went as far as October 24th in the home base status report. So I don't think we're going to get him this weekend. Instead, I think we're going to get him next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Like I said, there wasn't a release date mentioned in any of the leaks, but he also wasn't mentioned in the home base status report. So I don't think we'll get him this weekend, but I do think there's a good chance we could get him next week. But yeah, it looks like we'll be able to get him from a new quest line that's called A Dark and Brainstormy Night. And what I think we'll do is we'll stream the quest line on YouTube, and then we'll do a review and upload that on YouTube as well. So be on the lookout for that, people. We will do that as soon as it becomes available. All right, so before we go further, it's just been brought to my attention that for whatever reason, every constructor's decoy has the new Brainstorm freeze ability. I'm assuming it's a bug, but look, even when we place down our decoy, you'll see that it has the little brain freeze thing on top of it. So not only does our decoy look like his decoy, right? Oh, this is wild, people. This should not be happening. But if we find some enemies, it looks like it also freezes us. Let's see if it freezes them. Oh, it does. Wow. So we can actually get Brainstorm's ability with every constructor right now. That is obviously not supposed to happen, but if you guys want to get a sneak peek at the new constructor ability, just use any constructor at the moment and use your decoy ability, and not only will you see the new decoy, but you'll also see the new decoy ability. So this way you'll be able to test out the new hero even though it's not really available. Look at that, and now it's already frozen. Wow. So let's see if we can freeze. Oh, we froze the ones that were closer to the decoy. It didn't really freeze the ones that were further away. But yeah, there's what the new ability looks like, people. Definitely not supposed to be in Save the World yet. Oh, it does. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. What the hell? So apparently your decoy can freeze other players as well. That is crazy. So let's try one more time, and look, then it's frozen. Wow. Yeah, they're gonna have to fix that. I would assume that they're probably gonna patch that soon, so you may want to try that out before they fix it, people. Shout out to Magic for bringing that to my attention. Not only are we getting a new hero, but it looks like we're gonna get a new weapon as well, and this one's called the Alien Burst Rifle. Yeah, I'm not seeing that in the collection book either, but you can see a picture of it there. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna get this one. It could potentially come to the event store. We could get it as a reward from a quest line. It wasn't really mentioned in the tweet how we're going to get it, but it does look like we're going to get a new weapon as well as a new hero and a new quest line. Apparently they've made some more changes to the UI, and it looks like we're going to be getting that very soon. Again, I don't expect to see it this week because it wasn't mentioned in the home base status report, but I believe we'll see it soon after that. And the last piece of news I wanted to go over before we take a look at the home base status report, according to this tweet, it looks like ability damage perks will now also affect base perks. So let's say, for example, you're using a constructor whose base deals damage like Electro Pulse Penny or Thunder Thor. Let's say you're using one of them as your commander. If you put Willow in your support team, according to this leak, it looks like she will increase the amount of damage you can deal with your base. And not only will ability damage perks increase the damage of your base, but according to this tweet, it looks like Rock and Rift will also be able to affect your base perks as well. And I'm not sure when that's going to go into effect either, but just wanted to mention that because I thought some of y'all might find that useful. Also, they did add a couple of new skins to the item shop. You got the Mr. Meeseeks bundle, and here's what the skin looks like, as well as his back bling. You also have his harvesting tool, and you also have his glider. And that costs 2100 V-Bucks. You also have the Queen Summer bundle. And here's what Queen Summer looks like. Here's her back bling, her pickaxe, and her glider. So just wanted to point that out because that also came with today's update. Also, here's the zombie chicken. It looks like there's a chance they could get zombie versions of wildlife in BR. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to affect Save the World or not. I'm kind of hoping they do add it to Save the World as well. But yeah, just wanted to give y'all a heads up. It looks like there may be zombie wildlife coming to BR, and hopefully we'll be able to see it in Save the World as well. One other thing I did want to mention before we take a look at the home base status report is that it does look like Horrid Rush will be returning. And according to this tweet, it's going to end on November 15th. So it will be around for a while. Also, not only are we getting Horrid Rush, but we're also getting a zero build version of Horrid Rush, which we haven't had before. I do plan on streaming some of that as well. Let me know if y'all would like us to stream that on YouTube. If not, we'll just do it on Twitch. But it looks like Horrid Rush is going to be returning. So that's pretty much it when it comes to the leaks. Anyways, when it comes to the home base status report, it said that Dusk and Ghost Pistol are going to return, as well as the Bloody Acres questline. And all of those are already available. Dusk and the Ghost Pistol are in the event store. And here's the Bloody Acres questline. They then went on to say, as an early reminder, this venture season will end November 20th, 2022 at 8 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to collect all the rewards before then. We've already reviewed Sanguine Dusk. I'll leave a link to that review in the description if you'd like to know more about her. And we've already reviewed the Ghost Pistol as well. So I'll also leave a link to that in the description. And for those who don't know, you get Raven as a reward from the Bloody Acres quest line. And he has one of the best lefties and righties in Save the World. So you're going to want to get him if you haven't gotten him already. And keep in mind, when you do get him, you also get the Preemptive Strike team perk, which is a really useful team perk. And that's pretty much everything we got this week. Like I said, all these things are already available. They did briefly go over what we're going to get this week on October 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bloodfinder AC is going to be returning to the event store. I don't really use him that often. If anything, you may just want to get him for your collection book because I don't really feel like he's useful. But yeah, we've reviewed him as well, so I'll leave a link to that in the description with the others. And according to the home base status report, that's all we're going to get this week. They also listed a couple of major bug fixes. It says a number of important bug fixes were included, including players will again gain credit when saving survivors in the Party of 25 daily quest, which is something we've been asking for a while. So if it does work, you'll no longer have to replace it with something else. They also fixed an issue with the secret door in the crypts. They fixed an issue with Deliver the Bomb mission that caused the tracks to not fully connect. And again, that's another thing we've been asking for a couple of weeks. I haven't tested it yet, but we'll be sure to test Deliver the Bomb when we stream on Twitch later. Be sure to follow on Twitch if you haven't already. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And the last thing it says is players are again able to navigate the menu when selecting the survivor and the survivor squads after selecting the hex. And that sums up everything that was in the home base status report. Let me know what you think about the new Brainstorm hero. And let me know what you think about the new Alien Burst Rifle. But yeah, that sums up everything we're going to go over for this one. Big shout out to everybody who uses creator code A1 in the item shop. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And thanks for watching.